From childhood hour I have not been. As others were, I have not seen. As others saw, I could not bring. My passions from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken. My sorrows I could not awaken. My heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Then in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill, the mystery of which binds me still. Woo, 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 woo. Semicolon. From the torrent o'er the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled, in its autumn tint of gold, from the lighting in the sky, as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm, and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view. Alone, by Edgar Allen Poe. Teacher, what are we learning about today?
Today I'm lecturing you about Alone by Edgar Allen Poe. So sit down and shut up. Well, this poem was about Edgar as a child, how he felt ostracized because he was orphaned, and with all the other boys and girls he didn't fit in because of his dark nature that we learned about later through his writing. In the beginning he's talking about how he could not see as others saw, as in he didn't see the world the way other people saw. And he could not bring forth his passions from a common spring, which means he didn't like the same things all the other boys and girls liked.
Can you slow down a bit?
No, I'm lecturing, you're going to have to keep up. Now, it was written in iambic tetrameter, which means a set of four. So, set of four to set a syllable. From childhood's hour, I have not been. As others were, I have not seen. It also follows the rhyme scheme A, B, B, C, C, D, D, and so on all the way through to K. And if you look at the end here, it's talking about how he realizes that there's a sort of tint of gold coming from this Barrett parrot. It doesn't matter that he's different from everyone else because he's special. And that's where he later goes through his writing and his work and his other literary devices. And that is a sense of alone, which many people find a connection to. Now, a funny story. Though Edgar Allan Poe was young, he had Edgar Allan Poe was born long ago, 1809 to be exact. You can check it, it's a fact. Mother died, coughing blood. Father left him as a bud. Orphaned at a young age, filled him with a violent rage. Tried the army, got kicked out. What is that all about? Wrote Gothic literature, wife wasn't amateur. Was his cousin at 13, fancied her as his queen. No coitus to be had, no child, oh so sad. Edgar Allan Poe, we love him ever so, love him ever so. Edgar Allan Poe, he is dark and dreary, but we love him anyway. Virginia was his wife, but she lost her life, coughing up plasma, just like his mama. Used this as inspiration to restart his inebriation. He was so distraught, couldn't form coherent thought. He was found one day, not knowing his way. He was delirious. Mommy. Soon he left us, wearing someone else's clothes. What happened? Who knows? Edgar Allan Poe, where did you go? Edgar Allan Poe,
We love him ever so, love him ever so, Edgar Allan Poe. He is dark and dreary, but we love him anyways.
Hornswoggle, isn't that a mouthful? Anyways, he started Gothic on his own, real quick. Made the state nice and scary, but his neighbors very rare. Soon they filed suit, as if all in cahoo. Castle of Otranto was the first Gothic book that guy wrote in his scary book. These dark and scary ways compared to Poe's days, so he could write so dark and truly leave his mark.
Edgar Allan Poe. We love him ever so, love him ever so, Edgar Allan Poe. He is dark and dreary, but we love him anyway.
Gothic literature is dark, nice and scary, like a shark. It plays on people's fears, makes them even shed a tear. Bram Stoker or Dracula wasn't from Africa. Frankenstein and Mary Shelley, you can have it, watch it on the telly. These two writers were Gothic authors, just like Allan Poe. Now you all know
Edgar Allan Poe. We love him ever so, love him ever so, Edgar Allan Poe. He is dark and dreary, but we love him anyway. We love him ever so, love him ever so, Edgar Allan Poe. He is dark and dreary, but we love him anyway. Edgar Allan Poe. We love him ever so, love him ever so, Edgar Allan Poe. He is dark and dreary.